Yes, because it was a package deal. You see, the visa agreement is not a concession. Turkey has been given this right through EU-Turkey agreements in the past. It should have been applied, but unfortunately the EU did not implement this agreement. And if the EU reneges on this deal, then all the other clauses also fall apart.
There are 72 conditions which the EU says Turkey must meet before it can have visa-free travel. Are you saying you've met all 72 of those conditions?
Well, nearly all of them have been met, and the EU is going to report that whether we have or we have not in the following days. But our people say, yes, they have.
Right. But if the EU says, look, you haven't met them all, you've only met 62 of them, then it will say you can't have your visa-free travel yet. Will you still say, well, the deal doesn't hold and we'll come out of the migrant deal?
If some of the clauses have not been met, they will be completed by June. But after that, if we have completed all the deal, and they still say we're not going to have free travel for Turks in the European Union countries, in the Schengen area, of course, barring the United Kingdom and Ireland, then the deal is off.
But look, one of the things the EU says you have to do is align your legal framework with protocols set out in the European Convention on Human Rights. Protocol 7, for example, on crime in the family, Article 5 provides for equality between spouses. You can't arrange for equality between spouses in your legal code between now and the end of June. That would be quite a big thing for Turkey, wouldn't it?
There's a lot to be done, yes, but at the moment, most of these have been fulfilled.
Most of them, but not all of them.
They've already been done.
But not all of them. And the EU shouldn't let you in if you haven't met all of them, should it? It says you've got to meet them all. That's the deal.
Take it this way. Turkey has fulfilled its obligations of stopping illegal immigrants to the Greek islands. Today, there's a dismal amount of people going through. Then what do we say? Oh, we haven't met in a few clauses. OK, fine. We still continue carrying this burden. Plus, you see, the EU agreement with Turkey, it's not a concession. What they're giving us as a concession, what they're portraying as a concession on the visa question is not a concession.
Look, let me just ask one last question of you, back to the issue of the migrant crisis. What is your view as to how the European Union has handled that crisis, and whether you think it has been effective or not?
Well, let me put it this way. The European Union is still shutting its eyes to the realities of the world, unfortunately. The European Union has created a big mess in Syria, along with the Americans, and they should have known that by ruining and messing up in Syria, all these refugees would be leaving the country, because when I say this, we should have stopped the fighting, Turkey, the European Union, the Americans, all together, and we should have gotten rid of Assad, but we didn't. 3 million people, Turkey has spent $10 billion for them. Now, what has the European Union done? Nothing, zilch. What kind of European values are we talking about here? This is the European Union has given a very bad test. Here, they failed. They failed badly.
Ilnur Cevik, thank you very much. Thank you.